For many families like myself, a 3-row SUV is a must, either that or a minivan. But sometimes if you have a larger family or you need to pull something, you need something like this. This is the new Nissan Armada. And for 2017, it's all new.
A significant change for us is this new Armada. So number one, we're moving away from the existing platform, which was based off of Titan essentially, and we're now adopting the global platform, which is based off Patrol. A legendary Nissan platform, 70 years in the making. This thing is really strong, and the new Armada has style and power and reliability in spades on this new platform. But we're definitely looking at larger families, people that have a lot of people and things to move. We definitely see families in between mid-30s to late 50s, kids, very active lifestyle, like to go places, might have a toy or two to tow, so definitely looking for something with towing capability. With this truck, being able to tow up to 8,500 pounds, class leading, it'll definitely be the tool they need to do what they want to do.
Okay, you get into the Armada, what's it feel like? It feels like a very luxurious, premium, upscale product. This is essentially the interior of the QX80. It is equipped with, of course, all leather interior, beautiful stitching. I like the mixture of the leather and the gloss trim. It does have a nice look to it. This one also has heated and cooled front seats, heated seats in the back, heated steering wheel. In the center, you do have a very familiar 7-inch touchscreen infotainment system that also has a backup camera and a round view monitor, which is awesome for parking something this size. And then down below, you just have the rest of your controls for your radio and your HVAC system. One thing to note, I think that the buttons are a little bit small for me. In the second row, you do get class-leading head and leg room. The Armada comes as an 8-passenger vehicle. This Platinum Reserve is a 7-passenger vehicle with 2 captain's chairs. But the best thing is that you can option it to get the bench seating, making this an 8-passenger vehicle again. And I like that because if you have 3 kids, you can put all 3 in the second row and still have all that cargo area in the back without having to put someone back there. Now back there, this one has power folding 3rd row seats with them down, lots of cargo room with them up. It's still really a place for kids. The floor is raised higher than the second row, so for an adult, your legs will be pushed up. Okay in a pinch, but like I said, mainly for kids. Even though the new Armada does not share the same chassis as the new Titan, there is something that it does share, and that's the power plant. It's the same 5.6-liter V8 engine, putting out 390 horsepower and 394 foot-pounds of torque. That's matched to a new 7-speed automatic transmission. Why do you need that much power and that much torque in an SUV? Well, perhaps you have a large family. This will seat up to 8 people, and you need to pull things like a trailer, like a travel trailer or a boat. Now, best-in-class towing capacity, 8,500 pounds. So that means a very large travel trailer or a very large boat, no problem, plus all your gear along with it as well.
So the Armada will come equipped with the Nissan's Safety Shield technology. What is new to the Nissan brand, however, is the second generation of Safety Shield, which will now include not only warnings but interventions. So backup collision intervention, where the vehicle will actually brake for you should it see something behind you, and same thing for blind spot. If you're changing lanes into another vehicle in your blind spot, it'll actually veer you back into your original lane to prevent the collision.
In Canada, we will only get an all-wheel drive version. This is a full-time all-wheel drive, but you do have a selector. You can go into 4 high, 4 low. Believe it or not, we had a chance to take this off-roading, and most people that buy the Armada are not going to take their vehicle off-road like this. This was really, really extreme, but it's really good to know how capable this vehicle is. The ride on the Armada, very, very compliant, and we've been going on all sorts of roads, concrete highways, twisting mountain roads, and like I said, we went off-road, and I have zero complaint. Now, the beauty of, first of all, the suspension works very well with this new redesigned chassis, and this chassis is now 20% stiffer, and the sidewalls are even bigger for the frame. So that matched with acoustic glass makes this what Nissan calls library quiet. It is very, very quiet in here. You could really drive a long distance with this. In the past few years, you really haven't heard much of the Nissan Armada. Well, I think that's all about to change with this new model. Styling-wise, I think it's bold, it's aggressive, it's fresh. The vehicle is more capable and more efficient. And then in the interior, it's so refined and luxurious to the point that I think it's really closed the gap between Nissan and Infiniti. And this vehicle uses regular gas opposed to premium. So if it were me, I'd put my money on this one. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up, and if you want to see more everyday reviews, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
Maybach.